dastardly things. Try to rid themselves of the evidence, Dan. It's what people do. Times of war.
Anyway, we'll come back to this. Maybe we won't, but maybe we will. We have the pistol round underway. We've already got Ocean spotting a couple players towards the bottom of Banana. And at the moment, there's going to be no casualties for either side. And ooh, okay, I'll scratch that. Frost is going to get eliminated. And we will have the push through apartments now from Luminosity. Now, they've got to make this good. They've got to make this work. Hades is going to throw the smoke towards the blue truck. That will make life a little bit easier getting out onto the bomb site for them as they march their way in. And we're stuck on a smoke, James.
Dan, we appear to be stuck in a smoke.
We have the silhouette, though. We have the bomb down, apparently. And we are apparently following the bomb. We found it now as we were stuck in the truck. Stuck in the truck. Inside a smoke.
We were the junk in the trunk.
That was like hotboxing in that truck.
I don't know what that means.
All right. I think I explained that to you once. Because you never come across that term before. But
no, I don't understand.
You do not understand. Anyway, it is unimportant. As SKDC, now we're going to see some weapons from them. James, some SMGs, a Mag 7.
MP9. I always wanted the MP9 to be like the TMP. Not necessarily for silence, but just for rushing people, but it never was. Maybe it is now, who knows.
TMP was baller.
People have seen me try to use it and fail miserably to somebody who was alt-tabbed out of the game. Couldn't even shoot him in the head, Dan. Maybe I can now, they've made it easier. They've made it easier for people like me to fire guns.
Well, we'll see, won't we? We will see. Ready biceps, okay. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to call him ready. We're going to have SKDC right now, just holding really defensively, using those ranges. Standard anti-eco stuff coming in from them. And so far, Els is going to be able to make a couple of frags, so it's going to be paying off for him. We do have Stewie and Ocean on this angle. This should be painful for these terrorists. And Stewie will spray them all down. That's going to be a lot of cash in the bank for him. And we are going to see SKDC on a clean round. So Luminosity needs to get a lot of damage done now to start hurting SKDC's chances. Ready sounds a lot cuter than Relics, though, I think. So maybe it should stick, James.
I'm just too used to Relics to change now. Relics it is, Dan. It's Relics. Standard setup here from the CTs. 2 people towards B, 1 arch, and 2 in the quad/pit area. You can see Relics there, just on the balcony. On the balcony rail itself, should he need to drop down because of an unfavorable engagement. So, Luminosity closing the distance. And you saw in Valve's update, you know, they said like there's an increased damage drop-off with the Tech 9 to reward people for closing the distance. But Inferno's a map where they kind of get to close the distance for free, which kind of breaks the thinking behind that stratego. There we go.
Oh, that's another point we need to go into later. I forgot about that one. All right, so push comes in. Push quickly dismissed so far by Els. He's still locking it down like a hero. But it is going to be Hades to take him out, but that is fine. The 3 kill was enough. And 3-0 is now the score, and 1 more eco comes in from Luminosity. And the mag is still in the hands of Ocean. He's yet to actually find any kills at all with it. But there is 8 on the man Els. Why is he not on our team, James?
You know, it's still early days then.
Oh, we decided not to take any players from this match because we were afraid of the unknowns.
Yeah.
The unknown variables. Well, it's an Inferno as well, so it's always hard to predict this, but it's a nice bit of opening damage there, and we will see a bit of damage on the Flom. Look at that, 1 HP. Just a little bit of damage, you know, only on 1 HP. He's fine, guys, he's fine, don't worry. SKDC now looking like they need to put their trust in Virtus. In Virtus we trust. As now he has to take down these players who are storming his position, but he's not going to be able to do all that much damage, and once again it falls upon Els, and this time Relics as well, to eliminate these players as they make their way in. And so far so good, Els and Relics taking down all of them, and they only lost Virtus for that, so that's a really clean round. Look at their money, James, look at it. It's glorious.
It's a lot of money.
It's glorious.
Ocean continuing with the Mag 7 as well. for now. Orb coming out for Virtus, so we'll see how this changes things. Again, we have to pay attention to the AWP and see how it's used. I think this might be one of the more difficult maps to use the AWP on CC.
Yeah, I think so actually. I think this is one of the maps where the AWP change is going to affect it the most, both on CT and T side as well. T side is a lot of peak AWPing is required, and of course that's basically what nerfed the run speed change. But well, Luminosity are looking to slowly take some map control here towards that middle area, and already looking to get themselves out onto the quad position. But that was beautiful there from Virtus. He was on the angle, and that's such a nice angle to unpredictably be in certain times of this match with that AWP. The players come out there with an AK-47 looking for that duel against a rifle. You find an AWP and you know you're done. You know you're over. You know you're cooked. And that's a 2-man loss here for Luminosity.
Alright, so going down like flies is the Luminosity team. Hades and Anger remain. Anger heavily tagged. Still lots of nades though. They've got mollies, they've got smokes, they've got one flash. So they could try and force these CTs back, but Virtus just charging up quad for free at the moment. Going to take down Anger on the second attempt there. I think he legged him, but it was enough on that occasion. PT50 to finish off Hades from Stewie. And that is a fast 5-0 here for SKDC. Again, Luminosity are on the T side, but it's like they could buy here. They could just buy, but they'd be lacking nades. And in fact, they will just go for that last second buy after all.
So what needs to happen now, James, for SKDC is they need to lose this round deliberately, and then win the round, the following one. And then this is actually what we saw happen earlier, and it completely, like when that happens, it just destroys the T side.
Well, it doesn't make sense though to lose a round if they can just win it, keep winning rounds.
Yeah, yeah, I know, of course, but like if it works out that way, I'm just joking, James.
Yeah.
But if it does work out that way, of course, that's when problems start.
That nade was so perfect. Hades 57 HP. It's like he was expecting the boost to come in and finishes him off with the AWP as well. Versus Red Luminosity like a book there. Seriously, he bounced the nade off the wall, that specific nade to land meaty on players in the boost position, and follows up with the AWP peak.
But they're going for this A movement now. They're moving all the way up arch side. Can they redeem themselves? Can they gain something back for all of this? And they aren't able to punish Els quickly enough. In fact, no, they will take him down. And quickly, Relics falls also. Ocean now, he's still got the mag in his hand. He's had this gun since the beginning, it would feel like. Seems even. But he's finally relieved of the mag 7. Finally, the bomb is going to be picked up. And Stewie's on 7 points of health. Now, Stewie is going to be facing... It looks like problems, yes. Fiery problems.
Yeah, I think he's just holding an angle there. Holding the line. And looks like he is going to make a break for it. So, you got your wish, Dan. Luminosity will get their first round on the board. Can SKDC break them, though? That is the question.
And they did kind of the best thing here as well by, I mean, if this is going to happen, they're able to save the AWP, obviously the most valuable weapon on their side, so that's really good. So yeah, I mean, I think every Inferno I saw today in the European stream, we had spots where like it basically happened that a team would finally win a round after buying everything, lose most of their players, be back down to almost no cash, then get reset by the CTs or by the terrorists. We saw it happen so many times today, and went back and forth massively like that. But can SKDC do it, or can Luminosity hold on? It's really important that they do, because as soon as they can get the situation where they force that back onto the CTs and they start breaking, hurting their economy, the dynamic on this map changes quite a lot actually. When the CTs start to really lack sufficient money for grenades and so on. So I'm going to see the Apartments take come in from Luminosity, and also the Banana take. Very standard map control plays in from them.
So Els on the short terrace. Seen a lot of this recently. Seen boosts on cash from Maniac in Europe as well, which people never seem to check despite the fact he's always on there. Will they check Els in the boost spot? We may find out shortly. And again, in a previous match, it was Nuke, and we found that the T sides often left themselves with too little time to clear the site and win the round. Luminosity with 40 seconds on the clock here. No one dead on either side. as the nades finally start to come in towards the B side. I think we might have mollies for oranges, second oranges, and we're going all the way through towards construction here, but flashes are in, and Anger will not be able to find a frag fast enough. 20 seconds on the clock, and it's a 1 versus 4, and he's got 5 HP, so that did not go the way of Luminosity whatsoever. They will all fall, and they have been broken.
And indeed, the horrible situation starts. We can see how horrible their money is. Flom yet to even make a kill as well. And Els has been doing really good work on the A bomb site. We can see poor Ocean's not getting any action. Only got 1 frag on him so far, so unfortunate for him. But we'll see now the potential for frags to be made here as these pistols come into play. And what looks to be, oh, look at that grenade there coming just through the balcony. They're using the timing, expecting the movement through second mid. In goes Anger, sprinting past the smoke. He has got the bomb, he's on the front, and he's just spraying through as he finally goes down. Relics and Els able to make these kills as the push is halted, and they have done a good job so far controlling them. Stewie picking up Hades, and now Flom is alone. But can he pick up a kill? He's got nothing at the moment. It would be nice for him at least to remember what it's like to take a frag, but it's not going to happen. Gets shut down by Stewie, and SKDC get their free round, and they get it for free. They lose no men. Els is already on 15 kills though, so he's really racking them up.
Yeah, 15 and 3 is a great way to start your day, Dan.
It really is. Anyone who has Els on their SapphireKelownaDotCom team is probably enjoying themselves.
Probably laughing all the way to the bank. Maybe they knew something that we didn't, but what do the T's know? They are in second mid at the moment, again on the eco, again setting up for the truck window smoke, which makes it a little bit easier to come out of balcony, though who knows if that's still the case with the adjustments that have been made to the smoke grenades. So push is coming in once again, including the bomb. Anger gonna get a Tech 9 kill, but Relic's gonna find the spray onto Alex and Anger in trade. More trades coming in there as Hades kills, Hades dies. Flom takes down Ocean, 1 versus 2, picks up an M4 as well. The bomb is down though. You can see it there on your screen. It's in control of the CTs. He's going to get smoked out. And running out of options. Trying to fake a save. But he's got a minute on the clock here. And I do not think SKDC will fall for this.
Yeah, it's been this will be their 3rd round since the winning the round. So he's going to receive, what is it? 2,400 it will be. So yeah, saving that, if he could have done some damage, I don't know. It's like there's so much money on SKDC already, so it's, yeah, I mean it's hard to say, but Luminosity going to pick this one up. So they're going to pick up their buy, and all the AKs, all the nades, indeed. Yeah, it was better to die than indeed to get the money and get the Kevlar and nades in the following round. Then we're going to see all the AKs. Virtus looking for that quick peek there on the balcony, but he's not going to find any love with that AWP just yet.
There was a 3-man push early on from SKDC, just in case towards the B bomb site. You can see the rotation on your minimap now going back towards A, and that's going to be quite timely as Lex takes down Els in boiler. Versus will hold the angle, but he's got no one covering his back. Well, he had nobody, but his teammate is in position for now. So Luminosity spread across both sides at the moment. Still a minute on the clock here. And Virtus, again, in dangerous waters, needs to be careful as the bomb rotates over towards B.
Yeah, they're actually going to get themselves on towards that B. Actually, it's the interesting thing is that the A hold was fairly weak, actually, positionally at that point. But they couldn't really know that. But to be honest, we've just got Stewie here. He's alone. He's going to get 1 frag, 2 kills, and Lex is on 15. In comes the spray from Ocean. Not going to connect anything just yet. And he'll make his way slowly around. But all he has to do is just hold the ground at construction. So long as SKDC have construction under control, they can have a fast retake as soon as the smokes go away. And in comes Virtus from Banana. So they have a 3-pronged attack going on here as well. Ocean going to be tossing over a flash and running through the Molotov. This could be good here for SKDC. Ocean wins his duel against Hades. In they go. Ocean with a 2nd kill of Relics gets the trade. Very well executed there by SKDC. They're going to get the defuse, and Luminosity with that bomb plant, they're going to have the max bonus plus plus the bomb money. So they have a lot of cash now. It's good stuff for them. Well,
Right,
I
so
mean, they're 9-1, so it's not really good stuff for them, but at least they can buy.
5 rounds remaining here. Yorp is continuing for Virtus on the CT side. You can see those smokes going in towards Banana. SKDC being as much of a nuisance as possible there. The smoke onto Banana, the nade into mid, but the nade was, despite being too early actually, sent Hades down to 70 HP, so at least there's that. No AWP for the Luminosity side after it being snatched from Titan in those finals.
Okay, so they're really fast up middle actually. You can see that they really want to go for that mid take at the moment. And they have pushed SKDC away from it, but they're not fully back at the moment. Despite being 4 players on this area, they could quite easily peek to see what's going on, get a pop flash for a teammate, and rotate someone back towards B. The problem is that Stewie is so far in the B bomb site that he's not going to spot this until it's too late. If he had been on the car and just going for the spot, he would have been able to spot the push coming. Rotation comes in, then he can throw the smoke. However, Luminosity are being quite slow here and are going for just a hold at the moment as it gets re-smoked. And there's not a lot of time left on the round. Once that smoke goes away, there's going to be like 20 seconds left or so. So Luminosity are going to have really fast execution in. And here they go.
What great positioning there by the CTs. Lots of damage done here by the B players. Rotation coming in as well. So the support is in the right place at the right time for SKDC. 18 seconds left on the clock. The bomb is on the floor. We've got a CT pushing towards construction now, but there's a flank here from Lex. Can he find the frag to stop that kill coming in? In fact, he's going to find Relic, so trades, and there's 2 seconds left. All Virtus has to do is hide. He will do exactly that. Not get a frag afterwards, but looking at 10-1 now for SKDC, he won't be complaining. All in the hands of Luminosity.
Yeah, if he had made that frag, that would have been painful. I mean, Lex would have no money. There'd be no AWP on their side. So it's definitely a really good decision to actually go for that kill. So smart stuff, despite coming out short in that instance. We are going to see him AWPing once again. He's got some support right there. He's not going to go for an angle, actually. He's going to just back away. Not even a shallow angle. But nevertheless, SKDC at the moment, with the kind of positioning they have, they've got absolutely no information, really, what's going on. Luminosity have not tried to take Banana just yet. So there are players towards car still from SKDC. They could try to make their way down. They need information right now. Virtus is back on this angle, gets the shot onto Lex, unpunished. He repositions, and he's now on the site. And Els can start just whacking away at people on that angle now with that M4. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Now it's just 3 men left alive for Luminosity. 2 men have fallen, and they have gained very little from that. That's really not what they want now, as Virtus is in such a good angle for these jaws. He's got such good cover to peek back from, and not just the cover of the boxes of the bomb site, but Els is there as well. In comes the shot, misses, Els goes down. Virtus could be in trouble finally, but now Relics comes in to save the day. And once again, Virtus is 3'd up to take all the shots he wants. But his meat shields, they've disappeared. And Virtus will finally go down. But Anger's left. He has 10 HP to play with. 20 seconds again. Luminosity definitely using a lot of time in these rounds. And Anger going to go for the smoke down. Oh, they're lining up, but he won't get the kill. 11-1 now the score. And I can't help but feel like in a lot of these situations we're seeing problems on the entries. They're getting these challenges, but they never quite get anything from them. They lose men, they don't gain the grounds, and they don't gain the frags.
Okay, so they're running out of rounds to win on the C side. Similar to what we saw on Nuke, however, Cloud9 managed to pick up some rounds and give themselves a fighting chance. Luminosity running out of opportunities to do exactly that. So we're going to see a number of people trying to push. Oh no, they're going to go through the smoke towards quad and then all look away from it and give Els 2 free kills there following the nade assist from his teammate. So that was a bit of disorganization. 3 versus 4 now. Luminosity still with a bunch of time on the clock. And the fact they're still alive and have control of the bomb will force one CT to rotate back towards B. So they could go for the pronged assault towards quad. But the frags are not going to go in their favor. Although Flom still with just shy of 50 seconds on the clock and has the bomb as well. And he could try and creep through towards B here. Taking down Ocean in library, still 40 seconds, rotation still possible. You can see the CT's asking questions now. Not sure if it should be but on B, if he's going to go through CT, if he needs to support his teammate. Flom, he's waiting. He knows they're going to be asking questions. He wants them to peek. He wants to find a frag. He has no idea where Virtus is at the moment. He finds him. He's found a frag. He could clutch this for his team. You can see Stewie, last man standing here for the CTs, rotating from the B bomb site. But Flom's going to have lots of time to go into post-plant position, though he has no idea where Stewie's coming from.
Oh, but Stewie might just meet him here. And Flom's gearing himself up for not just the kill or the round win, but the ace as well. But 5 HP and Stewie will deny him. No ace there for Flom. What an effort, though. Stewie has the kit, and he's got plenty of time to cut those wires. Oh, but what an effort from Flom. It was so close, but it's not going to happen. And Luminosity, even with a massive individual play, cannot close the round. And SKDC moved 12 now to the 1 of Luminosity. And I did not expect such a dominant performance from SKDC. Sure, they were able to really just destroy the money and just money screw Luminosity multiple times. And that really hurt them. But still, it's been a strong performance from SKDC. And Els as well. Els has been fragging like a maniac on the A side.
We can see those Molotovs used to control the early banana position. Luminosity stuck at bottom mid for the time being. With some control of the apps though, we've got that Scream-like flashbang, sorry, Shoxy-like flashbang in the apps, which will do the job as well. The Mag 7 continues taking down Hades. That's got to be frustrating. 5 versus 3 now, but there's still lots of time for Luminosity. They've got the aimers to try and even things up here, give themselves an advantage. Will they be able to do it? We've seen a lack of coordination here on quad in the previous round where they all had their backs to it and fell in numbers. Heading towards Arch this time. Virtus is in a position to pop flash himself off the corner of the roof.
I like this double peeking here from Els and also from Virtus. It's looking quite strong, but they are coming into the angle, going to get the trade, but Lex, he's very low now, very, very low. And we have a man in pits, it's Relix. He's going to pop the head of Lex, and we are going to see another round go to SKDC. Doing a really good job, and it's funny that we saw the mag on Ocean so often because, you know, it's not like they already had any money problems. They've lost 1 round. So it's quite cool to see the fact that he's buying a mag. But that said, their money's really low now. Of course, many rounds consecutively, Luminosity been putting them down to very few men. Some nice grenade, a bit of damage from that one. But can Luminosity get these entries? Lex wants to go in straight for this, but SKDC are falling back.
Yeah, Virtus needs to be careful. Can't pick that corner with a nade in his hand as they already have the angles. He's just going to pop out. That's the information for him. He knows how far up they are. No smokes will be put down to mid for the time being. He's rotated round towards the site near the library. You can see him right there on the screen. Smoke is down. And he will return. Goes for the Kobe Bryant shot through the smoke. He's going to get some damage in, and he's still alive. Virtus actually in the library area could get the jump on these players. Going to tag one of them, but Els is going to be distracting from quad. He's going to get a shot from quad himself, and the flank comes through library as well. This could be Luminosity doubling their score here.
Well, it's still they have Relix to deal with. He's in the pit position. Lex is looking to remove him there. You're going to spot him jumping across, gets excellent damage onto him. Relix still breathes, though, and with his dying breaths, is going to take down Lex and move on to the bomb site. But going to have to give it just a little extra second or two. But no, didn't wait for his teammate to come in, Ocean, and we'll get the frag and the defuse anyways. Insult added to injury now as Luminosity. They looked like they had that one. They looked like they were on to get at least the second round, but SKDC now looking like they potentially could just close this out 16-1. If they win the pistol, then that's what's going to happen here, most likely.
Okay, let's see if it will.
We shall.
We can't be fancying Luminosity now. All of 1 round on the board here.
They've got this, I believe.
Okay, so all the SKDC players Second mid for the time being. Initial engagements will speed things up as contact has been made. In the meantime, Luminosity creeping down banana with just the one man at the moment. We'll see if the other B player positions himself to rotate. As it looks like it's going to be a quad rush. Try to put an early stop to this match here for the T's. Anger, though, going to get a frag. Instantly traded by Relics. Hades still in control of the pit, though. That may prove important later on in this round.
Frost comes in from Library, going for those shots here. The USP will claim a kill, but the trade comes in. Trades after trades, and it's going to be two players from Luminosity who are left standing at the end of it. The policemen, they have managed to do it. And we'll have ourselves a CT. A few weapons here for the CTs, and Luminosity, I do wonder, will they SMG up? Okay, there it is. Few
Tech
SMGs.
9, surely, for the
There it
T's.
is.
Wow, 4 MP7s. And no proper force up for SKDC here. They've just got a bunch of honest pistols and a bunch of grenades as well. So
the meta in Europe, especially with certain teams, they will always force buy in that spot where they get the bomb down on the pistol. And, well, no need to, we can't get into that right now because the push is coming in. And coming in and going out, it will. As we have all the SMGs rolling in and completely decimated. So they didn't even get the bomb planted. But I guess they don't have any strats for the for that kind of force.
well, it didn't seem like a proper force, so I'm not surprised. Although they did buy a whole bunch of nades, but to what effect?
Yeah, I mean, again, there are certain teams. I mean, it's very common to see the force buy there from teams after they get the bomb plant on the pistol and lose the round. But you need the kind of like the set plays with the Tech 9s. You need the strategies. But that's the meta at the moment in Europe. That's in the top level. But we are going to see Luminosity. They're holding on, James. They're holding on by their fingertips at the moment to this match on the cliff side.
Okay, so now they've gone for another kind of weird buy with two people having armor and a Tech 9, which they probably should have brought out in the previous round. First frag's going to go their way on quad, sorry. But the pit position may be quite strong now. Not sure if they can get close enough. The flank is already in position. Now they've got no choice but to try and rush. The bomb carrier has peeked down mid for some reason after already getting the information for his teammates. So now they've lost the bomb. And this has just turned into a mess.
Yeah, Luminosity getting back into some good control with that bomb on middle. And Frost is going to spot that. Lex is going to hunt and kill Ocean. And they are falling one after another. So Stewie's going to go down here as well. And I don't understand the buys at all.
No.
There's no call for like a double eco. Like you either save and then buy fully because you've got all the cash after planting the bomb, or you
Buy and then save.
or you buy Tech 9s and armor and nades and go for some kind of set play. That's like the two options you have. But they kind of like saved kind of both rounds, kind of half-assed.
Yeah, it made
weird.
no sense.
It's really weird.
Because they have the rounds to just constantly keep up the pressure versus Luminosity, as opposed to allowing them to build even a smidgen of economy.
Yeah, wow, they're getting so much free economy. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Also because you're in a situation where the SMGs are coming into play, so allowing them to abuse that fact more as well. So that's quite surprising. But anyway, let's see if they can break the economy of Luminosity by getting some kills. Although that said, they just need a couple of rounds. But Luminosity at the moment sitting on some decent positions. They've got the deep banana hold. They have decent positions on the A site as well. So SKDC, they've also got some time to try to find like a frag here on either the A or the B side. The problem is that the A side players, they're not really exposed. So they're going to have to go into committed positions to get these kills on A.
Okay, so 40 seconds left, that 40-second itch. And look at the aggression on B. It's absolutely insane. You can see they're trying to slowly clear the corners. But again, running out of time here. Counter flush is coming in, gonna waste even more time. Vertisto gonna get the scope, gonna get the shot. Alex keeping an eye on the bottom of mid, trying to run away, just going for the fake, and look at that aim there. He's gonna take Alex down despite being shot in the head. So 13 seconds remaining. They've taken down the player on the site itself. The bomb needs to be planted now. Still a CT in pit, the only CT remaining. Now it's gonna be Hades versus 4. Somehow SKDC look firm to take this to match point.
How the hell does he get out of it? He got like 4 players that know he's stuck there. They could just try and just keep him in there and leave the bomb to do the work for them. But of course there is that one safe spot. So he's actually going to get the kill into Ocean there. But there you go. Virtus picking up his 3rd kill in the round. Virtus was just running and gunning with the AWP in that round. It's very nice to see. And match point now for SKDC as they are poised to take this one. But having given some free rounds to Luminosity, Luminosity can buy fairly solidly here. I mean, okay, there's 2 players that are pretty low on cash, but they're going to have an AWP. They're going to have quite a chunky amount of grenades. So it's not too shabby actually for them.
All right, so Luminosity are all in every single round now. If they win a round and everyone dies, they must win again. And again and again. But Virtus gets the first frag onto Hades. Got a CT in Speedway as a 2nd player falls for Luminosity. And he's going to be forced into the B bomb site with the remaining 2 CTs over towards A. So 5 versus 3. Luminosity, Dan, pretty much screwed right now.
Yeah, they are quite screwed. All it takes now is for SKDC to say, all right, guys, we have a big advantage on numbers. Now let's use them. That's the most strategically correct thing to do in a situation like this. Use your numbers, because CT defense is spread really thin. You can see they're gathering up towards middle, and Luminosity, they've got 2 players towards quad side. That's actually quite smart. And on the pick to B, they're like, okay, guys, let's go. We know that it's got to be an open site now. And you can see how fast Stewie's running to CT, that they realize this. And that's scary. They can get some good positions here to counter these players on Speedway. Spray comes in. The round goes to SKDC and the match, 16-4. Very dominant showing from them. So congratulations to SKDC.